Okay. What if I told you that some of the biggest celebrity scandals you've been seeing trending online might not actually be organic? Stay with me. What if the outrage, the viral headlines, and even the comment section were planted? Because right now, a powerful crisis PR firm called the Agency Group PR, also known as Tag PR, is being linked to multiple celebrity controversies. And the list of names connected to this situation is wild. We're talking about Justin Baldoni, Rebel Wilson, and even pop superstar Drake.
The biggest rapper in the world! Jeez, nigga, yeah, Drake! Drake!
Different industries, different scandals, but allegedly, the same PR playbook. And the situation that really blew the lid off of this alleged digital smear machine was the legal drama surrounding the movie It Ends With Us. Because once lawyers started digging through the communications in that case, they allegedly found evidence of a modern reputation warfare strategy happening behind the scenes. So today, we're going to break that down a little bit, because when you connect the dots, the story starts looking less like celebrity drama and more like information warfare for the entertainment industry. So join me. What it do, fame family? What it do? Yep, it's your boy, I Got Fame, and I'm back with another one. All right, relax. Keep it down. All right. This one is going to be wild because there's a lot of drama going on with this. And I made sure that none of the phone lines were tapped and that we're bug free for this one. So let me just jump right into this. So to understand how this situation spiraled into a legal and PR war, we have to go back to the production of It Ends With Us. Now, if you aren't familiar, well, neither am I. I did some research only because I wanted to see the connection between this PR firm and Drake. But along the process, I did find some interesting details that were not related to Drake or hip hop, but they are juicy as hell. So again, we have to go back to the production of It Ends With Us, which is some movie that I don't know anything about and I didn't watch. So to give you a little bit of 411 on this, the film is based on the best-selling novel by Colleen Hoover, and it was one of the most anticipated book adaptations in Hollywood. Justin Baldoni wasn't just acting in this film. He was also deeply involved behind the scenes as a producer through his company Wayfarer. Blake Lively, the actress, was cast in the leading role. And at first, the project looked like a major collaboration between two powerful creative forces, but things reportedly began to unravel behind the scenes. Now, according to claims that later surfaced, Blake Lively accused Baldoni of inappropriate behavior during production, including allegations of sexual harassment. Those accusations became the turning point in what would later explode into both a legal battle and a PR war. Now, eventually, this timeline starts to get a bit complicated. Things got a little bit messy. During filming of It Ends With Us, tensions allegedly began building between Lively and Baldoni. While details from the set were initially private, the situation reportedly escalated to the point where legal teams became involved. This is when the situations began shifting from a workplace conflict into a potential legal crisis. According to reports that later surfaced, Baldoni allegedly hired Tag PR during the fallout from these accusations. The firm specializes in crisis management, but critics say their methods go much further than traditional public relations. Instead of simply managing press statements, Tag PR allegedly uses digital influence networks to shape narratives online. And according to the information uncovered later on, the goal was allegedly to discredit Blake Lively publicly. The entire situation took a dramatic turn when Baldoni's former publicist filed a lawsuit. That publicist was Stephanie Jones. Jones filed a breach of contract lawsuit against Baldoni and his production company Wayfarer. At first glance, the lawsuit seemed unrelated to the Lively situation. But during legal discovery, lawyers began reviewing communications connected to the PR strategy. And there's where things allegedly started getting exposed. Emails, messages, and documents reportedly revealed discussions about narrative control strategies involving Tag PR. Suddenly, the courtroom battle wasn't just about contracts. It started revealing the mechanics of how celebrity reputation wars might be fought behind the scenes. According to discussions uncovered during the case, Baldoni allegedly hired Tag PR specifically to run a campaign targeting Blake Lively's credibility. And the tactics described are very different from traditional Hollywood PR. They allegedly included narrative manipulation, digital strategists writing stories designed to reshape how the public views a celebrity. These narratives are then distributed across networks of websites and blogs. Mass distribution network. One discussion referenced a spreadsheet containing over 2.2 million websites capable of distributing content, meaning one narrative could suddenly appear across the internet at the same time. Fan page and bot amplification. Social media accounts then amplify the story, sometimes through coordinated fan pages, sometimes through bot-like behaviors, but by the time the public starts debating the narrative, it already feels like everyone is talking about it. But the Blake Lively situation wasn't the only time these tactics allegedly surfaced. Allegedly, because another Hollywood scandal exposed these strategies even more clearly. The next controversy involved Rebel Wilson and her directorial debut film, The Deb. During that situation, leaked audio surfaced involving PR strategists discussing a plan to attack film producer Amanda Ghost.
Oh, also, talked about Rebel. Like, here's the deal with Rebel, and I think you, me, and Brian, and maybe Katie, since she'll write this thing. What we have to do is the biggest piece here is that we have to connect Amanda Ghost with Vlotnik. And I was just like, so basically what we need to do is we need to create a path where we expose Amanda Ghost as like the new Heidi Fleiss. Like she masquerades as the reason why she sucks so bad at music is because she's actually getting hookers for Vlotnik, right? And that's what she does. She's an absolute madam, and that's why she's so lethal, blah, blah, blah. But he's right. Like, we can't just do like, oh, she's a bitch, she sucks. It's like, it's gotta be really, really heavy and connected to something that heavy. So we'll talk about that tomorrow too.
The strategy allegedly involved creating anonymous websites that would accuse Ghost of criminal activity, not gossip, not rumors, serious accusations. The goal was allegedly to damage her reputation enough to force her removal from the project. Text messages later revealed Wilson reportedly demanding that negative information be pushed online faster, expressing the frustration that the story had not yet hit the net. When that audio leaked, it provided one of the clearest looks yet at how these digital smear operations might function. And now here's where things start connecting to the music industry, because Drake has also been identified as a client of Tag PR, and some of the tactics allegedly used in Hollywood start appearing in his recent public battles. For example, during his legal conflict with Universal Music Group, Drake referenced a mysterious whistleblower regarding streaming numbers. That same whistleblower narrative reportedly appeared in other smear campaigns tied to this PR network. Another strange development happened on X. Dozens of Drake fan pages were suddenly suspended. Some people claim it was a glitch. Other people claim that it was a data center in Israel that got destroyed. And then others believe the platform was removing unlabeled propaganda accounts or bot networks used for narrative manipulation. But if that's true, it suggests these tactics might not just exist in Hollywood, they might be happening in music industry battles too. Now, the deeper you look into this situation, the more it raises uncomfortable questions about celebrity culture. Because if these allegations are true, public opinion might not be as organic as we think. PR firms could potentially manufacture a narrative. Fan communities could be strategically mobilized, and reputation wars might be happening through anonymous websites and coordinated social media campaigns. Which means when we see a celebrity trending online, we might not be witnessing reality. We might be watching a carefully engineered storyline. And this is where the story stops being about just Hollywood drama. Because if these allegations about Tag PR are even partially true, then what we're looking at isn't just a few celebrities protecting their image. It's something much bigger, much more nefarious. It's an entire shadow industry built around manufacturing reality. Think about it. If a PR firm can push a narrative across millions of websites, coordinated fan accounts, activate bot networks, and seed stories into media ecosystems, then public opinion stops being organic. It becomes engineered. And once that door opens, the implication can get scary fast, because the internet is where people now decide who's innocent, who's guilty, who's the villain, and who's the victim. Trending topics become verdicts. Comment sections become juries, and viral narratives become truth. So if powerful people can manipulate that system, they're not just managing publicity anymore. They're shaping collective perception. See, the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni situation might have been the case that pulled the curtain back. The leaked audio tied to Rebel Wilson might have shown how these campaigns actually get planned. And the connection to Drake suggests that the same tactics could be operating in the music industry as well. Different celebrities, different scandals, but the same damn playbook. Which means the real question isn't just whether these campaigns exist. The real question is how often they're being used. Because if narratives can be manufactured this easily, then the biggest influencer on the internet might not be a celebrity at all. It might be the PR firm writing the script behind the scenes. And the scariest part, most people watching the drama will never know they're watching a performance. But I want to hear from you, Fame family. Do you think celebrity PR teams are actually manipulating public opinion like this? Or do you think this is just how the entertainment industry has always worked behind the scenes? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you're rocking with these deep dives in how media, hip hop, and entertainment narratives really work, as always, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe, because I have a feeling we're going to be exposing a lot more stories behind the stories. So until next time, peace and love.